Yo, what's up, everybody? Big shout out to everybody that is tuning in. Do me a huge favor. Come on over to YouTube. We're going to be live streaming on YouTube. That is Activate LA. So type in the search bar, Activate LA. I'll see you over there. Live streaming on Activate LA on YouTube. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what is going on? What is going on, fam bam? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another good live stream. I would say live stream. I am your host, King Activate from Activate LA. We are broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. I'm glad you guys are here, man. I'm back, man. I'm back. I was gonna live stream on Thursday. My apologies. I was super jet lagged, man. I just fell asleep. I started setting everything up here, and the next thing you know, I was like, I woke up and I was like, oh man, I thought I was live streaming, and I was like, oh man, thank God I wasn't. I looked at the clock. It was not even 3 minutes. I just knocked out. But that jet lag, dude, it's no joke. It's no joke. Let me tell you guys, it's no joke. Um, I was gonna live stream yesterday again, and I had to recover. Big shout out to Pimpin' Situations, man. This robot is always hustling, always doing his thing. Shout out to everybody. Thanks a lot for hitting the like button, man. Hit the like button. It helps the live stream. It helps a lot. Believe it or not, it lets other people know, King Activate is live, so that way they can join and hang out with us. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. So, I took a lot of footage in Japan, so I am gonna upload it this time. I'm gonna just dump however I can videos. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like super professional editing, but I gotta share with you guys. It was beautiful. I went over there with the fan bam, and we got to experience and see the cherry blossom. That's a season. It happens every once a year, and that's when these trees, which is called cherry blossom or sakura, they blossom, they open up, and it looks like, I don't know if you guys seen those anime or um Japanese dramas, movies where you see like the leaves of the tree kind of fall with the wind, and you're like, oh, you think it's kind of like special effect, but it looks actually like that. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it is very beautiful, man. It is very beautiful. I don't think the video and the pictures I took made justice to how beautiful it is, but I the full blossom, it did not happen, but I know this week was supposed to just. So anyway, it's a good experience, man. It's a great experience. You get to hang out with friends over there. You can drink in the park, you can drink in the street, you can drink anywhere, anywhere you want. So, um, like they say, no estamos pisteando tranquilos, right? So, yeah. So, but let me know in the comment section, man, what you been up to. I want to know what you've been up to. I'm wearing this red shirt. Um, I'm gonna be on a mission, man. This is gonna be on a mission, the challenge of the challenges. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try. I'm on a mission to lose weight, 30 pounds. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it from one day to another. Next month, it's gonna take a. I number one thing, man. I accepted that it's gonna take a while, man. But I let go of myself, and gained a lot of weight. And I feel comfortable. I feel good. I feel good. But this is not myself, and it's not about like, oh, este güey se cree muy chingón or shit like that. But stuff like that. I'm not supposed to be cussing. But So, but it's just the way I always been to working out and exercising, and not just to be like you be all like thinking like I'm the ish. But it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and I feel comfortable the way I am, but I feel way better, the way I am myself. So I just been lazy, and then at the same time, with the family and with the new little one in the house arriving, so doesn't we don't get a lot of free time the way it was. So if you're a single man, you're not married, enjoy it. Make the most of it, and yeah, man, yeah. So I'm not telling anybody to get married. Okay, I'm not telling anybody to not get married. Just enjoy life, man. Make the most of it. I wanna jump. What's up? What's up? Big shout out to everybody on Restream. This is Restream. Okay, damn, there we go. Oh, boom. Auto. This is what I was waiting for. Pop out chat. Where's the pop out chat? There we go. Give me a second. Boom. Pop out chat. It's right here. Boom. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it pops up. There we go. There we go. There we go. I love this little. Yo, what's up? What's up, South Paint apps? Let me see. Man, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're doing good. Get sponsored by Ozempic. Problem solved. Man, much love for San Diego too. Let me hit you with a Don DeMarco right here. There we go. Oh, say less. Man, no, I don't. Man, I've been hearing that people be well. They for what I hear, they be getting good results, but at the same time, it's dangerous, right? That's you're not supposed to. That's Ozempic is supposed to be for diabetes, but other people are using it for losing weight. And I guess right now, for what I heard, they ran out of Ozempic because all these like celebrities, big people, not big people, but people with money, right? Celebrities and people with money are buying it. Like they're just like buying it and taking it. So now what's going on? The prices went up, right? The prices went up, and the people can't find it. Well, or they can find it, but now it's super expensive. So I think that's kind of jacked up, right? That is jacked up that people are um trying to make their little money. I mean, not their little money, trying to fix their problem with diabetes, and now they can't because of let me see, no, not this one, because of boom, 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 boom. How come my screen? Hold on, guys. I got something here for you guys. Boom. No, that's not. Okay. Something's going on. Or something's not going on. Let me see. Oh, okay. I got the wrong. Sorry, I got the wrong window. Window capture. Boom. Why is this window here? Mm. Okay, I'm having troubles already. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. I see. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Ooh, I almost closed the window. Um. Oh, I learned something today. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about me. I'll explain to you guys right now. Really? See, that's jacked up right there. That right there is jacked up. My okay. So I don't know why is my. I'm sorry, guys. So maybe my volume was super high. My apologies. Man, I just came back and did a reset on all this. Let me see if let me put the volume down here. They ain't got. There we go. We're gonna jump into this case right now. Um, I would, before I jump into that. Okay, so here we go. I gotta fix my volume, man. Okay. Why? Why? Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My apologies. I know. Supposedly I came ready, right? Okay. Put some music in for you guys.
Any ideas?
About a bass, update, subscription, silent mode, quarantine. You get this thing. No, this thing popped up again. Unpin. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see right now. So, there we go. So, let me see. Southtown Paint says, yeah, one of the side effects is that it suppresses your appetite. My diabetic friends can't even get it anymore because pharmacies don't have it any in stock. See, and that's what they're telling people, right? That they don't have it in stock. But I bet you whatever that probably they're saying that so they can up the prices, right? Because that's usually what they do. Yo, what up, Bang Garcia, man? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So I think that's what's happening. Did you read the email? I'm gonna check it out. I was gone, man. I was gone for like 10, 12 days, and but I'm back on track. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me check it out. Cause if you sent me something, I know something hot popping up. So, but let's jump into this case that I want to cover. And I know usually when I cover true crime is usually true crime of females, girls or women gone missing, and that's kind of like what I cover in my case, right? But also too like I cover other stuff, and some people are saying like oh maybe you just only show or talk about cases of women, but it's not that. It's not that. It's just cases that pop up. But as I was looking through the news, what's going on, and looking through my YouTube, I have a YouTube where I just have like the topics that you guys like to talk about. I like to talk about, and it's about this missing 13-year-old boy, man, that went missing, and people are gonna say, well, people go missing, right? This and that, but caught my attention because um they're saying that the last person they seen him with was the coach, soccer coach. So it's a missing 13-year old boy went missing, and he was last seen once again, with his coach taking the train or heading on the train to see his coach. So dirty. So let's jump into what's up? What's up, Thunder Local? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. Welcome to the stream. Let me welcome you right here. Boom. So let's jump into this. Let's jump into this topic real quick. How quick? Real quick. That's right. So here we go, man. Let's jump into it, and then we're gonna come back. This is the case of a young missing 13-year-old. The audio's not coming out, right? Okay, hold on. What's going on? Okay, what is going on here?
Police are talking to the soccer coach. They have
Okay, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. My apologies. My apologies. All right, so let's get back to it, man. Okay, so I want to welcome you guys to Activate LA. This is your host, King Activate. We're gonna jump into this case of a missing 13-year-old. He went missing. The family didn't know where he went, but later they found out. The news came out that he was seen with his coach, with his soccer coach or uh, sports coach, and but they seen him also too on the train, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Let me play the news here for you guys so you guys can catch up. And also too, this case is fresh to me, is new to me, and I wanted to cover it's in the development stages. So here we go.
Now at 11, the body of a 13-year-old boy.
Now, the investigation into the death of a 13-year-old Sun Valley boy continues tonight. His body was found yesterday in Oxnard. The boy's family says they reported him missing over the weekend when he never returned home from soccer. Fox 7's Christina Gonzalez live for us tonight with more from that family. Christina.
Yeah, the family says that he was supposed to be with his soccer coach. He plays at a league here out of Whitsett in North Hollywood, which are big soccer leagues, but that he never returned home, that they called police immediately, and police are talking to the soccer coach. They have not named him a suspect, just a person of interest, but the family says there's more to it than that. Take a look. Alejandra Hernandez is talking about her 13-year-old brother, Oscar, when repeating again and again he was a good kid. That he didn't deserve to be found dead, his body dumped on the side of a remote road near McGrath State Beach in Oxnard. Family members gather around a homemade vigil at the Sun Valley apartment building where they live, saying you could always find Oscar's number 10 at the Whitsett soccer fields in North Hollywood. They say the 13-year-old was supposed to be with a man they describe as his soccer coach when he disappeared this past weekend. Older brother Jose says he tried to call Oscar Saturday. The coach answered, telling him Oscar couldn't come to the phone, which went dead after. Oscar's father got scared when he says the coach later told him he dropped off the team somewhere near their home.
Sospechábamos que él se lo había llevado y que él lo tenía.
We suspected he had him and called police right away, he says. LAPD confirming they brought in FBI on the search, which ended tragically for this family. My heart aches, says his brother, sharing video of Oscar blowing birthday candles just a year ago. His sister's warning to other parents.
Por favor, cuídenlos, cuídenlos.
Watch over them is what she's repeating again and again. You can imagine this family, they don't even know how he died yet. They're still going through that whole thing. And again, detectives, waiting to hear from detectives who are still talking to the coach as I am talking to you right now. But again, at this point, he has not been named a suspect. We'll let you know if that changes, though.
Okay, this is now you guys know. What's up, Rashid, man? Big shout out to you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us, man. And breaks my heart, man. It really, really breaks my heart because it's a young kid, man, a young kid. And the age 13 years old, that's when you become, a teenager. You're excited. You're doing things. Me as a teenager, man, I remember I was everywhere. I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And most of my life, man, my younger life, I lived on my own. I have lived on my own. And, I have my two parents. I love them. I love my two parents, great parents. But for certain reasons, I live by myself and for a couple of years, and those were the best years of my life, I will say, man. And I am grateful for those years because at the same time, I learned a lot of stuff. I learned how to take care of myself, how to cook, do a lot of things, be respectful, and appreciate things in life. But at that age, also too, you are developing your character. You're getting to know yourself, and at the same time, it's an age where you realize start realizing that you could practically be on your own, man. You know what I mean? And you are learning, but at the same time, even though you start feeling like, oh, I'm not that little kid anymore, you start looking for role models, right? You start trying to mirror other people. You look up to a lot of people. I remember looking up to a lot of people. Thank God, man. Thank God. And I'm looking back, man. That I met the right people. That I was got I was blessed enough to for God to put you know good people in my life, at those ages, and people that didn't take advantage of me or nothing like that. So on the contrary, I learned a lot of stuff, and I look at this kid, man. Rest in peace. Rest, got. I'm running out of words, man. But God bless his soul, man. And, and my prayers to the family. But at that age, like I was saying, man, you're always looking for role models. You trust people. You see people that older kids, that they're cool, that they do this, and you want to be like certain people, and you are naive. You believe people, and you start being around people. And in my case, I was blessed. Like once again, but this kid, I can see myself, man. Like this kid trusted this coach. This kid looked up to this coach, probably, man. You know what I mean? And this coach took advantage and guided him to took him. I don't know. We're gonna keep on finding out the news, but this is the reason why I wanted to cover this. Bring light to this case, man, and help the family. Hopefully, the family gets justice, man, and they charge the coach. So give me a second. I got another video here. I got a couple of videos, and big shout out to Duno. Big shout out to Felipe from those Chicos Tóxicos, man. Chicos Tóxicos are pretty dope, man. Shout out to them. And they had a little boxing match, which we're gonna watch a couple of videos rounds, and then but first we gotta cover this. So investigation underway. Let me see. Okay, let me play this one. Let me know how is the audio. Please let me know if the audio is cool with you guys, and hit me with a number 3 if it's good. If it's not, just be like no good or something. And you pick. You're gonna find out, because actually, like I said, I'm watching it as it goes. This with you guys, I think they got him, but let's keep on watching. This is another show, another video. I'm sorry about that. That says that they found the kid. They found the kid, and the investigation is underway. So let's go. Hit the like button, please, guys. Thank you.
Year-old boy found on the side of a road in Oxnard. Tonight, the FBI joining investigators from Los Angeles and Ventura County to try and figure out just what happened. Good evening to you. I'm Robert Kovacic. Oscar Omar Hernandez was reported missing on Sunday, and today his body was discovered. NBC4's Macy Jenkins live in Ventura County with reaction from family members. Macy.
Hi, Robert. Well, the teen's family told NBC4's sister station Telemundo 52 that he was visiting someone he knew in Lancaster. Well, now the FBI and LAPD, along with Ventura County Sheriff's Department, are trying to piece
Wait, hold on. He was visiting who?
together.
What happened? Good evening to you. I'm Robert Kovacic. Oscar Omar Hernandez was reported missing on Sunday, and today his body was discovered. NBC4's Macy Jenkins live in Ventura County with reaction from family members. Macy.
Okay, so.
Hi, Robert. Well, the teen's family told NBC4's sister station Telemundo 52 that he was visiting someone he knew in Lancaster. Well, now the FBI and LAPD, along with Ventura County Sheriff's Department, are trying to piece together a timeline to figure out how his body ended up here in Oxnard.
Damn. Okay, so the family said that they didn't know, I guess. who he was visiting?
No hay palabras, esto no se le deseo a nadie.
An LA County mother left with no words after learning the body of her 13-year-old son, Oscar Omar Hernandez, was discovered on a rural 2-lane road in Oxnard on Wednesday. What started as a missing persons investigation, now a homicide investigation.
We believe we've discovered the body of a missing juvenile that was reported missing from the San Fernando Valley area of the city of Los Angeles.
LAPD Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton says the boy was reported missing when he didn't return home on Sunday. Tuesday, LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division took over the case.
This is always a tragedy when we find someone of this age that is deceased, and we, as the Los Angeles Police Department, promise that we are going to follow every lead.
Detectives now trying to figure out a timeline on how the boy made his way from LA County to Ventura County. His mother and sister told NBC4's sister station, Telemundo 52, they last saw Oscar when his father dropped him off at the train station in Pacoima to meet an acquaintance in Lancaster. His sister, Alejandra Hernandez Bautista, says Oscar wanted to take the trip to work on an art project.
Que las tenía llenas de pintura que no podía hablar mi hermano.
The sister says she called her brother to check up on him, and the acquaintance answered, saying Oscar's hands were wet from paint, so he couldn't pick up his phone. Later, she says the acquaintance insisted he'd returned Oscar to the train station to head home.
No se acordaba si era antes o después de la vía del tren.
She recalls the person couldn't remember exactly where he dropped the teen off. She asked him, how can you not remember if it was day or night? His mother now asking for justice.
This is so crazy.
Deputy Chief Hamilton would not comment on the details of the investigation or the condition of the body, but
I am a dad of 4 boys.
had a message to pass along to his fellow parents.
The likelihood that something is going to happen is very rare, but parents need to be, and guardians, they need to be very aware of where their children are, what they're doing, and who they're doing it with.
Yes.
Oscar's mom describes her son as a lovable kid who got along with everyone and had a bright future that was taken away by evil. Now, the detectives believe that the body belongs to the 13-year-old, but they have to wait for official confirmation from the medical examiner's office. Reporting live in Ventura.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this is crazy. This is sad. This is devastating, and it's just hard, man. Just to think about. I mean, it's got to be really, really hard on the family. I mean, but there's a lot of stuff, man. My message to the family, man. I know you guys are going through a lot, and right now it's just, you guys' brain is just like thinking about. I shouldn't have done this. I should have stayed. I should have told the kid to stay. But in certain situations, you don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know. I mean, I know that there's a lot of folks here in the chat, and also to people that are going to be watching this replay, right? That we're from the same generation, right? Where our parents will let us go out and we'll just venture into the into hanging out, going out, chilling with the fam bam. And I mean, I remember, man, being out till late, right? You guys remember, like the time or the alarm was for us was not only not the sun when it's going down, but also to when the lights start coming up, right? And now it's different, man. But crazy, man. I want to show this video because answering the comment of Rashid, if they seen or they found a picture of the guy, I'm trying to get to that update, but for sure I found this video, that I'm gonna show you guys where the coach has been arrested. So the coach has been arrested, but the coach has been arrested for different charges. And
related charges.
That is crazy. That is super crazy now. Time of the month, you mean always take care of your children. Yeah, you got to take care of your children, man. That's why I wanted to cover this case as soon as I could, because I got to bring awareness, to this case, and not only the case, but also to, that show and let people know that this could happen to anyone, man. Especially little boys, young boys, man. We forget, right? We forget. And sometimes we're like, oh, well, he's a boy, he's gonna be okay, or kind of like we feel like more like they're gonna be able to take care of themselves. But now, man, not because they're little kids, man, little young boys, man. They're still little young boys, young kids, man. And I'm not saying also to like little girls, man. Take care of your little girls. Don't leave them with anyone, man. Don't leave them if you can't, man. I mean, be calling them all the time. Who cares if your kids get mad at you? Who cares if they whatever. It's better to be calling them and checking on them all the time, all the time. And man, buy them if it's got to get to the point where you buy that iPhone for them so you can put a tracker on it, and you can see where your kids are at. Do that, man. Do that, because this could happen to anyone. I'm gonna tell you guys, not today, but tell you guys a story that happened to me. Like I was telling you guys earlier. I lived on my own, man. Since I was a young kid, and so I got to see a lot of scary shit that was scary then. But now looking and thinking about it, man, I could something could have happened to me, man. But let's play this video. Let's play this video once again, man. I am so sorry, but I gotta ask you guys this favor, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you guys can share this, that'll be great. I'll be grateful for you guys. If not, just drop a comment. All right. So let's play this.
Family and friends of 13-year-old Oscar Hernandez are desperate for answers tonight after the teen was found dead in a wooded area in Oxnard. Oscar was last seen with his soccer coach over the weekend and was heading to Lancaster, but he never returned home. That coach is under arrest tonight, but on unrelated charges.
Rachel Menitoff is live in Sun Valley, where the family is searching for answers tonight. Rachel?
MB Micah, Oscar's family has been holding emotional candlelight vigils outside of their Sun Valley apartment complex each night. His friends and teammates have been coming by with condolences and flowers and donations. We are learning more about Oscar's last known whereabouts, and his family strongly believes his soccer coach knows more than he's letting on.
Gladys Maribel Batista says she can't believe her son is dead. The last time she spoke to her youngest child, 13-year-old Oscar Hernandez, was on a video call Friday, March 28th. He was on a metro train on his way to do a job for his soccer coach at his home in the Antelope Valley. They were planning to paint the team's jerseys, and the coach offered to pay him well. Later that day, Oscar's brother phoned him, only to be told, Batista recalls the coach answered. It was a short conversation, as if he didn't want to talk to them, and then he said Oscar couldn't take the call because he had paint on his hands. Oscar never returned home. He was officially reported missing on Sunday. His body found almost 70 miles away in a ditch in a densely wooded area of Oxnard on Wednesday. The coroner's office has yet to release the teen's cause of death. His family says LAPD also hasn't shared very much with them. But officers did tell them their son's coach is now in custody, arrested for an unrelated crime. The department, though, is not confirming that this same person is connected to Oscar's disappearance and death.
They want justice. They want justice. They want whatever he do that, they want to pay. Tal vez mi hijo sirvió.
Oscar's grieving mother reacting to the coach's arrest. She says perhaps my son gave his life for others to be exposed.
Now, the soccer coach is slated for a hearing in downtown LA on Monday. We did reach out to the DA's office tonight for some more information, and it simply tells us this is an ongoing investigation. We're live in Sun Valley tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff, KTLA 5 News. Back to both of you.
Rachel, so heartbreaking. Thank you.
I think that's what I heard, Rashida. I hope you guys don't mind. Let me
knows
replay
more than
this.
He's letting on.
Part of it. This
tonight, Rachel.
It's a lot, man. It breaks my heart too. Just to see the family, hear the mother, and also to the mother, like putting it. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. She's being strong, and she's even trying to look at it from a point of view of, look, I think maybe my son gave his life for or had it had happened to my son, so he could get caught for others. And man, my condolences to them. So I hope you guys don't mind, man. I'm gonna replay this because I did catch. There's a lot of stuff. Don't you guys think that there's a lot of little pieces here and there that they're like, because at first they were saying that he was gonna meet a friend, and I guess it depends on the timeline, right? And then the previous video they were talking about he was meeting the coach, but right now it's talking about giving him a job, right?
MB Micah, Oscar's family has been holding emotional candlelight vigils outside of their Sun Valley apartment complex each night. His friends and teammates have been coming by with condolences and flowers and donations. We are learning more about Oscar's last known whereabouts, and his family strongly believes his soccer coach knows more than he's letting on.
Gladys Maribel Batista says she can't believe her son is dead. The last time she spoke to her youngest child, 13-year-old Oscar Hernandez, was on a video call Friday, March 28th. He was on a metro train on his way to do a job for his soccer coach at his home in the Antelope Valley. They were planning to paint the team's jerseys, and the coach offered to pay him well. Later that day, Oscar's brother phoned him, only to be told Batista recalls the coach answered.
Oh, he said like that the brother called, and but he couldn't answer because his hands were full of paint. We got to go through some of these Spanish interviews, because I think the Spanish channels sometimes they give a little bit more info or extra little details, right? But yeah, so the coach answered the phone and said, "Oh, he can't come because he's got paint in his hands."
It was a short conversation, as if he didn't want to talk to them, and then he said Oscar couldn't take the call because he had paint on his hands. Oscar never returned home. He was officially reported missing on Sunday. His body found almost 70 miles away in a ditch in a densely wooded area of Oxnard on Wednesday. The coroner's office has yet to release the teen's cause of death. His family says LAPD also hasn't shared very much with them. But officers did tell them their son's coach is now in custody, arrested for an unrelated crime. The department, though, is not confirming that this same person is connected to Oscar's disappearance and death.
They want justice. They want justice. They want whatever he do that, they want to pay. Tal vez mi hijo sirvió.
Oscar's grieving mother reacting to the coach's arrest. She says perhaps my son gave his life for others to be exposed.
Now, the soccer coach is slated for a hearing in downtown LA on Monday. We did reach out to the DA's office tonight for some more information, and it simply tells us this is an ongoing investigation. We're live in Sun Valley tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff, KTLA 5 News. Back to both.
Just devastating. Paint sounds like blood in his hands. Yeah. Probably that's what he meant being, but it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Why would he do this to this poor little kid, man? I don't understand these cold-blooded MFers, man. And I want to say the word. I want to say the word, but so bad, because that's what this person deserves, right? But because of YouTube rules, I can't say certain words. So, this coach.
Good FBI do a background check on this SUS coach with paint on his blood.
Yeah, well, I think man, they got this guy. They got this guy already, and they for sure got more stuff on him. Coach Teenfeld did. Second coach of Teen. Huh? You see that how like the news messed things up. They got the Chat GPT. They're overusing this Chat GPT, man. Look at Yeah, let me get the other.
Hey, bro.
Yo, what up, fam? Bam? How you doing? Who's that? Let me see. Yo, Danny, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. Let me get you with the Don DeMarco. So check this out. It says, look at this video. Or am I reading it wrong? Is my jet lag kicking in? It says, soccer coach of teen found dead in Oxnard. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It sounds like something I would write right here. Look, soccer coach. Is this? I think they need ChatGPT because ChatGPT will. So it says soccer coach of teen found dead in Oxnard, arrested in unrelated news. So let's. This is another. The reason why I'm playing these right here is because just to see maybe they have other info.
Breaking news, a soccer coach is now being questioned about the disappearance and death of a teenage boy from Sun Valley. He's under arrest, but for an unrelated sexual assault. Good evening once again, everybody.
There you go.
Lock his ass
Yeah,
up.
lock his ass up,
Lock
bro.
his ass up. You going to jail.
Lock his ass up, bro. So they got him. So that's what the mother of the kid was saying, right? It's like because of, maybe the kid had to go through this to expose all the evil he's been done or whatever. But now they found him. Let's listen to this.
Death of a teenage boy from Sun Valley. He's under arrest, but for an unrelated sexual assault. Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Michael Brownlee.
And I'm Colleen Williams. Investigative reporter Eric Leonard tracked down the criminal charges, and he was in court today as well. He joins us live from the newsroom with new information about this case. Eric.
Yeah, according to multiple law enforcement sources, LAPD detectives tracked down that coach Wednesday, questioned him about the death of the 13-year-old, and booked the coach on a warrant for an unrelated attack. Court records we found show 43-year-old Mario Edgardo Garcia Aquino is now facing a single count of assault with intent to commit another felony. According to the arrest warrant filed on Tuesday or Wednesday, that other felony was the attempted rape of a man. The criminal complaint says this happened in February 2024. That case was investigated by the LA County Sheriff's Department. The family of 13-year-old Oscar Omar.
What the? Hold the. Yo, I mean, if this guy had a record already, what the hell was he doing coaching, man? Was he coaching? Wait a minute. Is it no, it was a soccer team. It was not school, right? It was a soccer team, I guess, outside of school. Dude. What the
It's an evil world we live in.
Speechless, man.
Tuesday or Wednesday, that other felony was the attempted rape of a man. The criminal complaint says this happened in February 2024. That case was investigated by the LA County Sheriff's Department. The family of 13-year-old Oscar Omar Hernandez, desperate for answers about what happened to their boy, have told us the teenager was last with Garcia Aquino, who they described as the boy's soccer coach. As for the connection to the investigation into the disappearance, Garcia Aquino has not been named a suspect. The LAPD told me this afternoon he has not been arrested in connection with the Hernandez case and that the investigation is ongoing.
What the? Well, that's the beginning, right? That's like the beginning. Get him arrested, get him arrested on something you can, right? So that way, they got the time to enough time to investigate the case of the 13-year-old. That's what kind of usually what happens, right? Especially if they don't have proof or any evidence or much evidence, they're gonna get them whatever they can just to add up charges. Meanwhile, they're investigating them on this. This is evil, bro. This is.
For the connection to the investigation into the disappearance, Garcia Aquino has not been named a suspect. The LAPD told me this afternoon he has not been arrested in connection with the Hernandez case and that the investigation is ongoing. The 2024 sexual assault case was a sheriff's investigation, but it was LAPD detectives that made the arrest on Wednesday right after the warrant was issued. The LA County District Attorney's Office has not explained why it waited more than a year to file that sexual assault case, or if the timing is in any way connected to the boy's disappearance. Garcia Aquino was supposed to make a court appearance this morning. He didn't. He's now expected to appear Monday on that sexual assault charge. He's being held on $100,000 bail. Back to you.
Boom. But did you guys, man? I'm sorry about that, guys. What the? I'm speechless, man. I am super speechless, man. What the? So yeah, I was asking myself too. You know why? What took them so long to arrest him on the previous charges? Let me see the chat right here. Hey, big shout out to Danny. Big shout out to Rashid. Everybody in the chat. Thunder Loco, Ben Garcia. Let me see. Told you. And where are the picture of the sicko? Man, we need to see the picture. I gotta hit the blogs and all that. I'm sure they have the pictures already out. And where the pictures. So it's not the first time he's on the watch. Oh, that's what it is, right? I mean, that's what they do. But that's kind of crazy, right? Like you know, this guy's out here trying to grape old people, not old people, but grown man, dude. Is this dude a big dude? Is this guy like a? There are more victims. Thunder Loco, I believe that there is, man. If this guy is doing this to not only a little kid but also to trying to grape grown men. He couldn't subdue a man, so he attacked the child. Pure evil. Yeah. Man, he's trash, man. That's how the system works. Sympathy for the devil. Yep. Grown adults shouldn't want to just hang out with children. Yeah, man. And I'm telling you, you know. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. Take care. You know, general speaking, you know, not, you know, we got to take care of our, you know, little ones or kids, and because if you don't, somebody else is, man. If you don't take care of them, somebody else is, man. So you take care of them, man. You be the role model. You gotta be the role model you wanted to have when you were a kid. You gotta be that role model to your kid. You know, be that role model that you always wanted when you were young. Be that role model to your kid, man. Be that role model you didn't have, man. Be that older brother. Those coach abyss and throw away the keys. Notice that they're protecting the demon coach face as usual. They are, man. They are. Like I said, sympathy for the devil. Show his face. I gave him all this time to get rid of evidence. They gave, yeah. They're gonna get him though. They are gonna get. You know, I pray to God to get his ass, and also to get his ass in jail too. Who hired a coach to train the kid? Ooh, that's a good question, Rashid. And where is this guy coaching at? Is this a school? Is this like a young kids league? Well, maybe some type of serial kid. Hey, dude. Hey, maybe it could be. I mean, some how do they say? Maybe a ring, right? Maybe the guy was a coach, but at the same time he was kidnapping or doing things to kids or evil stuff. You guys, I mean, I can't say, you know, here on YouTube, but check on, man, whoever is a parent out there and had their kid and that had this coach, man, you guys do an investigation. Talk to your kid, man. Ask your kid. See if your kid's okay. Bill was like that. I want to play another video. Continues. This is in Spanish though. I want to see the interview of the mom, and I'll try to do my best to translate it. I'm having my weekend drink, I would say, so maybe I don't want you guys telling me, hey man, your translation sucks, but you know, but it's Saturday, so I'll do my best to investigate. Muerte de Ventura County. Okay, so this is the interview for the mom, right? So let's see.
El niño estaba con un futuro por delante y se lo quitaron por maldad, por odio.
Con el corazón en la mano, habla en exclusiva la madre de un adolescente de 13 años de edad que estaba desaparecido y habría sido encontrado muerto en la orilla de una carretera. ¿Qué tal? Muy buenas noches y gracias por estar aquí. Les saluda Alejandra Ortiz. Esta tarde las autoridades localizaron el cuerpo de un niño del Valle de San Fernando en una playa cercana al área de Oxnard, 5 días después de no tener rastro de él. Gabriel Huerta habló con la mamá en exclusiva y está en vivo. Gabriel, buenas noches. Adelante.
Alejandra, muy buenas noches. Autoridades del Departamento Forense del Condado de Ventura en estos momentos están trabajando para tratar de determinar con precisión la causa de la muerte y la forma en que fue ultimado este menor de edad. Esto mientras su familia trata de asimilar la trágica noticia que recibieron esta tarde.
Tengo un mal presentimiento. Mi niño no llegó a jugar. Iba a llegar a jugar.
El terrible presentimiento.
So she had a bad feeling. The kid never showed up to play. So right there and then, man, you know, if the kid wasn't there, the coach wasn't there.
Damn. Que tenía esta madre se convirtió en una trágica certeza que afirma le ha destrozado el corazón y la vida entera.
Todas las madres y padres no confían en nuestros niños con nadie. Hay personas depravadas, personas con maldad, que se ensanchan con los niños.
Su hijo, Oscar Omar Hernandez Bautista, de solo 13 años de edad, desapareció desde el pasado viernes, luego que su padre le autorizó ir al área de Lancaster a trabajar con un conocido en actividades extracurriculares.
Mi hermano era la persona que hacía con amistad con todos y no se le veía mal en su corazón.
Durante 5 días, sus familiares realizaron una desesperada y angustiosa búsqueda con el apoyo de la comunidad. Sin embargo, hoy las esperanzas de encontrarlo con vida se derrumbaron súbitamente.
Mucho sufrimiento de no dormir. Desde el sábado no duermo. Vine de trabajar cansada, toda la noche lo busqué.
Hemos descubierto el cuerpo de un menor de edad que fue reportado como desaparecido en el área del Valle de San Fernando, en el condado de Los Ángeles. Esta tarde las autoridades confirmaron que un cuerpo que coincide con la descripción y las características del pequeño Oscar Omar fue localizado cerca de una playa en Oxnard, en el condado de Ventura. Sin embargo, no ofrecieron más detalles sobre la posible causa de su muerte y por ahora no han detenido o arrestado a nadie, pero aparentemente investigan a una persona de interés en este caso. Creo que los padres deben estar muy atentos a dónde van sus hijos y con quién van. La probabilidad de que algo suceda es baja, pero los padres y tutores deben estar muy atentos a dónde están sus hijos, qué están haciendo y con quién lo están haciendo. Esta noche, familiares, amigos y vecinos del pequeño Oscar Omar realizaron una improvisada vigilia en su memoria. Mientras tanto, su madre, tratando de asimilar el dolor por la muerte de su pequeño hijo, solo pide que se haga justicia.
Pido justicia nomás, justicia le pido, que hagan justicia con mi niño.
En la investigación, como ya señalábamos, participan autoridades de los condados de Los Ángeles y Ventura. Aún así, hay muchas preguntas en relación con la desaparición y la muerte del pequeño Oscar Omar, un niño cuya familia originaria de Honduras señala aún tenía muchos sueños e ilusiones por cumplir. Es el reporte.
Yeah, well, you know, they only talk about how he was supposed to go for a job, and then they found him in Oxnard, close to a beach. It was like far away from where he was going, and man, oh man, they need to show this guy's face, but at the same time, I mean, they can't show it, right? They can't show it because he's not. They're making a scene, and this kind of pisses me off, and it's. I don't think I'm the only person that gets pissed off at this type of BS. But they always do that, and they have to. They can't accuse somebody that is not yet proven right to be guilty. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. So they can't so they can't put their picture up because they'll get sued. So at the same time, can't be showing pictures of people that they're. I can show maybe that that he's a suspect, right? He's a suspect, but they can't announce him or put him down as a that he's the guy, the main guy. Let me know in the comment section what you think, man. So far, what happened here, man? What happened here? And do you think there's more victims other than the young kid and also to that older man that they were talking about, right? And it's kind of crazy. The family needs to. Either sue they can't. I don't think they can sue the police department, right? But at the same time, maybe sue the league. I don't know. The money's not gonna bring this kid back or anything like that. But they can't. They can't be. They need to do a background check to start off. They need to start doing background checks on these coaches, right? Especially if they're dealing with young kids. I do not understand. I don't understand how you are having programs out here, sports, sport programs for kids, activities for kids, and you are not doing a background check. You see their background saying that this guy tried to force a grown man, not only try to kick his ass, but in a sexual way. Right away, man, that's a negative.
Did the kid's body show any signs of SA?
You know what? They have, for what I know, they haven't released. Let's check out one more video and then we'll jump into the next topic. And like I said, man, I wanted to talk about this on Thursday, but I did. I was jet lagged. I was falling asleep. I fell asleep here, sitting down. But we are gonna get deep into this case, man, because they need to start talking more about our young kids. Young little boys. I know people say, oh, he'll be okay, she'll be okay. Oh, he's a man. Yeah, he'll be okay. Body of missing Oxnard. A lot of things going on. I'm looking at my timeline here. This is crazy. I got a lot of stuff. Big shout out to you guys as a boy, Elon Musk, right? Did he got the boot? I'm sorry, I know this is random. I saw here.
Parents need to do an background check on folks they leave their kids alone with.
Yeah, but you know what? Like sometimes, I agree with you. Okay, I agree with you. I'm not saying I don't agree with you, but and there's no but. I don't know why I threw a but. But the but is that man, Latino parents, some our parents. That's one thing the one episode that I want to talk about. I don't know. I got to break it down, but our parents were always there, always working, right? When we were young, and remember they used to leave us just with a neighbor, or they used to leave our brothers and sisters, man, with us. We were the babysitters, right? So, but they were working. They were working
help and support this
to our parents. It was enough. It was just like, I worked, I paid the bills. So, I'm doing my part, but they didn't see, man, that paying the bills and going to work and working your ass off for your kids to send them to school. That's not enough, man, as a parent. And I'm not judging, the parents, because it's a whole different generation, right? What I have, the privileges, right? I would say the privileges, or the advantages, privileges that I have now is not what my parents had. Be honest, but they didn't have the money. They were working, they were grinding just to get us through school and pay the bills, like I said, but they never thought about, hey, man, what, who's around our kids, who's around, your kids while you're gone, and that's something that they need to start thinking about. They need, and we need to start not only also to bringing awareness to, like, to parents. Hey, you cannot leave your kids with anyone. So let's I'm gonna play this one last video on the case, and then we'll jump into the next topic, right? All right, here we go. Hit the like button, please.
A heartbreaking discovery tonight in a heavily wooded area in Oxnard. The body of a 13-year-old boy who has been the subject of an intense police search. Oscar Omar Hernandez was reported missing Sunday after not returning home from a visit with a friend. And tonight, his family is confirming Oscar's body was found this afternoon.
Rick Chambers is live at Oxnard where an investigation is underway. Rick.
Yeah, Micah, the young boy's body was found along a path here at McGrath State Park. It was a police search team that got information that this was the place to look. Where that information came from, we don't know. But
you guys catch that, Rashid? I know, Rashid, you got your true crime antennas like really out there. Everybody here on the channel too, But did you guys catch that? There's I'm telling you guys. I know I played like it's an older video, but there's little parts here and there, man. Little parts here and there that if you pay attention, like you're gonna catch on this case. Not only this case, but many cases. They're saying that they got information on where to look on this part. They don't. Now they're saying, but we don't know where that came from, right? We don't know where that came from, but which I mean, if there's a tip line, is good, to help. But it's kind of crazy because in this case, I mean, it's not, unless this is a coach, it's like a gangster mafia dude that you're like, man, I don't want to say information on it because, he might get me or something, right? But they got this information. Let's go. From who? We don't know.
yeah, Micah, the young boy's body was found along a path here at McGrath State Park. It was a police search team that got information that this was the place to look. Where that information came from, we don't know. But after 3 days, the search for Oscar Hernandez is over.
Unfortunately, we...
What do you mean you don't know where that information came from?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He discovered a deceased juvenile male here in Ventura County.
This is a marshy, overgrown, unincorporated area of Ventura County, just off Harbor Boulevard here in Oxnard. The body of what police believe is 13-year-old Oscar Hernandez lies clutching a bottle about 20 feet off the road.
He left his residence on the 30th. Shortly thereafter, he was reported missing by the family. I'm just going to say that the family was aware of his destination, and I'm going to kind of leave it at that as part of the investigation.
The young teen disappeared from his San Fernando Valley home this past weekend. The family telling LAPD investigators he was visiting someone in Lancaster, possibly with an adult coach, but never returned.
My brother was one of those people that would greet anyone. He had no ego in his heart. If he encounters with anyone, he would have a conversation and would be friends with that person.
What led detectives to this remote spot today, miles from the little boy's home, they won't say, but they may already be speaking to a person of interest.
There's going to be more information coming out on someone that we're looking at in the future, but we have no information on that that's publicly releasable at this point.
How and why Oscar Hernandez was killed is not being released, but the FBI is assisting in the investigation, and other locations are being searched tonight. And police have a sobering message for parents.
Know who your children are communicating with and know what they're doing.
Yeah, we don't know at this point why the FBI is involved in this case. We'll probably find out over the next day or two. And as I mentioned, still no motive yet for why this boy was killed. In Oxnard, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, I'll throw it back to you in the studio.
Rick, thank you.
That's wild. That's wild, man. Let me go back to the comments. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We are Activate LA. This is your host, King Activate. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Ah, man. When are you going to take your kids and wife? Again, man, where my parents are from, they'll get taken, bro. That'll be soon. We're giving you guys an update. You'll see. Right now, my roots are like, I'm going to Huntington Park for now. No, I'm kidding. I got a good topic episode too, on certain stuff. But they found a book. I forgot the book name. Where anyway, I gotta continue with this topic. But Yeah, let me read the comments. And then parents need to do a background check. Yes, they do, man. Most of the kids. Um, most of the kids are abused by folks in the family, neighbor. Don't blindly trust anyone because it's true, man. It's very sad, right? That the closest people are the ones that take advantage of the weak people. It's a human life you're protecting. Don't take the job lightly. Keep your guard up. Yeah. Big shout out to everybody tuning in from Twitch. I know I don't live stream a lot there. Speaking of Twitch, we are gonna jump from Twitch to let me see to okay, let me turn off Twitch. We are gonna go into what the hell? Kick. We're gonna go to Kick. Channel doesn't support custom titles. What the hell? Okay. I gotta do this because for my promotion, I'm doing the little extra live stream, so I'm trying to go from one. Okay. They can see they aren't showing his face because he identified no with the LGBT community with this class. Yeah, man, they need to get this guys. I got to check your email. I don't know if it's related to this news, but I gotta check your email. Is it saying that they're not showing his face? Yeah, they're saying that he's a white male on the watch list, in my opinion. Yeah, but they're saying he's Latino. But could it be like a white Latino? Are they like labeling them nowadays? Because there's like Latinos, right? That they're Latinos, but then there's Latinos that they are like they consider themselves white Latinos. I don't know. Maybe this guy. But I mean, there's a lot of things here, right? To kind of like see it from a point of view in a way, because I mean, does he have like a pool? Does he know somebody with law enforcement? Does he know, you know what I mean? Because like, you're right, why don't they show his face? So, but yeah, that is it. I'm gonna check other blogs, man, because usually the blogs are the ones that have more information, and that way I can bring you guys more details and stuff. But once again, man, we are Activate LA. Please hit the like button. I am your host, King Activate. We go live. We live stream on Friday nights. Usually, like to say 7 p.m., but now I'm going after 9 p.m. because I got things going on over here. But I miss you guys, man. I really, really miss you guys, and I'm glad I'm here back in Los Angeles. Did you guys see, man? Like I was telling you guys earlier, did you guys? With my timeline, I got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of different videos and all that. Big shout out to Brett Marley, Brett. Man, I forgot his last name. So he has a gym. Big shout out to Brad, right? He has a gym, and where a lot of content creators. They go and film. They film themselves working out. So that's pretty dope. That is a great idea, right? To have a gym just for content creators. And I've been following these content creators called the Chicos Toxicos. Really entertaining topics, man. Kind of reminds me in a way, the way, not exactly, but in a way, how I used to talk shit to some of my friends, when I was young, and how I used to, just bag on each other. So shout out to Felipe from Los Chicos Toxicos, and something happened. I don't know, man. I've been watching Felipe, and he's been doing content with Sarah Safari, I think it is, and she is a content creator. Also, she does modeling or weightlifting, and they've been doing content creating together, and it's funny. So I don't know where I see in my timeline that there's a fight or a boxing match between Felipe from Los Chicos Toxicos and Duno from Duno's World, a content creator. I think he was part of a No Jumper, Power 106, and also to Figmunity. I think now he's podcasting, and Brown Bag, right? Shout out to him. So was crazy, man. This was crazy, man, because they're around the same size. They're funny, both of them, they're entertaining. Duno's entertaining, and I saw Duno's blog that he did with AD. He went down to Mexico. Speaking of getting down to your roots, right? I gotta head down to Mexico soon. Blog coming up soon. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, they're because they're in a different kind of part of the YouTube universe, right? I see Duno like in the hip hop kind of like YouTube world, and I can't put anybody in a box, right? Because what I see now, everybody networks and works with each other. So he started doing a boxing match with Felipe. So let's jump into it. We are going to jump into it. I want to see the boxing match. So I want to say fair use, man. Also, to disclaimer, if you guys want me to take down, I'm gonna give you guys a shout out to Duno's World and also to Los Chicos Toxicos. I'm gonna put you guys' link so the people can see you guys' whole videos. But do me a favor, if it's hitting copyright, don't hit me with copyright. Just send me an email at infoactivatela@gmail.com, infoactivatela@gmail.com. And then that way, I can work something out. Maybe, edit it, but don't hit me with a copy strike. Okay, fair use once again. But before I go, quick break. How quick? I'm gonna come back real quick.
Leave it to us Mexicans to ruin YouTube with narco BS. Follow us on Instagram and stay connected at @ActivateTeleradio. Yep, I can't wait till all that narco culture is over in Mexico.
All right. Mama, here come that man. I am back. I'm your host. I am your gracious host, King Activate from Activate LA. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Ray,
push harder.
Push harder, pile of poop. Trophy, congratulations.
No. Oh shit.
You received 100 messages today with Rest Ream Chat.
Oh, snaps. All right, so here we go. So, man, once again, man, hit the like button. This match doesn't take long. It takes a couple of minutes. It is a fun one. Once again, shout out to Duno. Shout out to Felipe from Los Chicos Toxicos, man. Their content is good. I think they're going to have a meetup. I don't know if it happened already, but if it hasn't happened, man, I'm going to try to make it. Man, I agree with Van Garcia, man. Hopefully, the president of Mexico, man, gets rid of those because she was saying, or that they are gonna prohibit the narco corridos and all that. So that's another thing. So let's jump into this, man. We got Duno on the right, and then we got Philip from Los Chicos Toxicos on the left. Let me know. I'm gonna should I create a little? Hold on. Let me create a Let me create. Let me create a poll. Okay, start question. Start a poll. Who won? Who won? Okay. And then I'll put right here. Do know Felipe or tie? Okay. Stick way push harder to my miss. All right, there you go. Quick, how did this whole thing started? Because Duno was having was being interviewed in Brett Marley's podcast, and Felipe was there, and then Felipe I don't know how it started, but they started talking about the fighting, and they said Felipe said or something about, but Felipe said, well, in a boxing match I'll take you, and then he's all like, nah, Duno was nah. So they're like, yeah, let's get into the gym. So fast forward, this we are here now. Yo, boxing is different. It's a whole different game. Let's name this. Can we name this round 2? Because the first round, he knocked, Felipe knocked the protection gear off of him. So this is round 2, right? But it was still. Let me know the poll. Let me know the poll. Who do you think won? Here we go. Let's go. No, this is round one. Because they didn't go all the way, right? The bell. I just heard the bell go ding 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 right now. So this is round 1. They're going into round 2. Poll, man. Let me know. Who do you think won? At the same time, man, if you're watching this replay, let me know in the comment section who do you think won. At the same time, man, I'm gonna post Duno's link for his channel and also to Los Chicos Toxicos. Go ahead and show love to them, man, and give them a follow and a comment here. Chat, what do you guys think, man? It was good. It was fun, man. It's different. We got two raza right here. YouTubers. Doing something different. I would say something different. Fun. They're both having fun. Fucking dope vibes, man. Dope vibes. Looking forward to. YouTubers, man, and doing something different. I know, like somebody dropped in the comment earlier, the chat fam, saying, and it's true. I think, like, a lot of Raza YouTubers, man, they're messing it up on YouTube. But it's their own channel. You grow what you plant, right? So that's why there's certain topics that I stay away from. There's certain things that but not because I don't want to cover. I don't want to cover them, and at the same time, I don't want to talk about them, and at the same time, I want to do something different, or at least coming from myself, what I think is different, But in this case, I think it was different. You know what I mean? I started following Los Chicos Toxicos. I don't know if you guys follow them. I would say follow them. Go check them out. They put up some good blogs, and they're entertaining. Duno, man, he's been doing this stuff, with the brown bag once again. I think he was with the No Jumper there for a bit, and then Fig Community. Shout out to them too. And but I saw him. I think whatever you click on YouTube, then YouTube is gonna start showing you your feed. I saw a blog that Duno did with AD. AD went down to Mexico with Duno to meet the family, and it was entertaining. It was fun, man. They were drinking and eating, and I'm guessing that's why this came into my feed, But Let's keep on watching this because I'm gonna show you guys part of how this.
2 Butterbean
this whole
ERS.
thing- But Duno's big, dude. I thought he was like big, but not like big. I mean, seeing Felipe has been, I think, working out there for a while. Estaba, you know, un poco gordito el güey, you know, but like, I don't know. He lost weight. Like, this guy looks bigger. I don't know. But I thought they were the same size. But still, I think they're big. I like this, dude. I like this shit. You know what I mean? Like, both. This is an example. I mean, to me, man. They're having fun. It's cool, the gang. You know what I mean? Like, hey. Okay, so yeah, I'm about to look for the other video so you guys can see how this whole thing happened.
Face green smiling, face green smiling, face green smiling.
Dude says to the loco, winner gets to Van Garcia. What do we see? So I'm gonna post both of them channels like right after.
Warning: this video is intended for entertainment.
Okay, is it fast? So before this fight, how this fight happened is before this fight they were doing a podcast on Bradley Martin's. That's his name, Bradley Martin. Podcast. Bradley was interviewing with Felipe from Los Chicos Tóxicos. They were interviewing Duno, and I don't know the came about. I haven't seen the whole podcast. So I'm gonna watch it, but they were talking about you know, who will beat each other on boxing, and Felipe said, "I'll take you out," something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Let's watch it, and then you guys can hear it. It's funny because
What is the guy with the black shorts name?
Duno.
He
right?
won.
Oh, Felipe, like from Los Chicos Tóxicos. It's their channel is fun, like, you know, Raza and all that, and they do, I don't know if they do pranks or they do vlogs, and they're funny. And they got, you know, I thought it was only Felipe and another Latino cat. I think he's from Colombia. Shout out to my brothers from Colombia. Shout out to my sisters from Colombia too. And but they do vlogs pretty dope. But you'll see. So this is before the whole fight.
Purposes only. Any actions in this video shall not to be called to repeat them. Do not try this at home. The author shall not be held liable for many of your actions performed.
Nah, real man, I came to get what's mine.
Yo, come over here with this dumb outfit. What are you?
Nah.
Let me boom. The speed, I sped it up, so okay. Normal, okay. So this guy showed up. This guy is part of the Los Chicos Tóxicos, and he's been calling out Brett Martin, and I don't know, he was supposed to call him out, and he just showed up blogging, you know, with this.
Nah, you've been ducking me for a
Why
minute.
the f you have the Italy flag on? Yo, he do got the Italy flag.
I came just to let you know I'm ready. He has a cup, by the way. That is not his shit. We're on the way to the meet and greet, and supposedly there's a line going around the building of how many people are there. Damn, bro, look at this shit, dog.
I will beat the shit out of you.
In a boxing match?
Yeah,
I promise you you won't.
I'll box you for a vlog. That'll be dope.
I'm
Yeah.
100% down.
I want to see this so bad.
You know what this reminds me of? What? She's like riding your shit.
Okay, you go, Speedo man.
No, you dirty. You go. Two fucking dogs see a Mexican jump a fence, bro? Hurry up, make this shit quick, bro. Careful with that bone between your legs.
So they're going into the
Once
podcast.
again, I respect what you're doing, but I don't approve of it.
Oh my god.
What up, dog? What up, dog?
Bro, did you plan this?
That's him. That's Felipe. The Ben Garcia.
Yo, come over here with this dumbass outfit. What are you?
Nah, you've been ducking me for a
Why
minute.
the f you have the Italy flag on? Yo, he do got the Italy flag.
I came just to let you know I'm ready. He has a cup, by the way. That is not his shit. He got a cup. Hug him. Nah, bro, you been cooking.
Yo, you can sit right there.
Nah.
Sit in the face like you did before.
I came to do something real shit. I gotta talk to you.
That's another topic.
What is this?
Bro, cover your shit, gang. Nah. Why you ducking me? 3 years I've been challenging you to the swim race and you don't fucking race.
No one duck you.
Oh, they've been telling to swim racing.
We're gonna do it right now.
That's what I came in. Fire, but I know you're mad. Debo, you're on Debo on me.
If I ain't fool, you know the homies are really nice. We're really nice friends.
No, I know, but I would. Perdónalo, por favor, mamá. Ya. All jokes aside,
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected at Activate Teleradio.
Locked in. He's looking for a knockdown.
So this is the fight from from Chicos Toxicos point of view.
Ready? Work. Yeah. Come on, Fad.
Oh, okay. So this is the video that we didn't see, like where Felipe knocks out the gear from Duno. Crazy.
That was good. Go work time.
Dang, they showed that. All right. So I'm gonna post both links. I know from the previous video we watched the fight, but there's more to the blog, man. There's a lot. So you guys can catch the drama. I'm gonna post both links, and then you guys can see how everything started from each point of view, and then at the same time you can see the footage of them getting down from Los Chicos Toxicos point of view. I need to get rid of my Once again, man, if you're new to the channel, you are listening to Activate LA. I am King Activate. So I want to know, man. Let's go check out the blog. Who do you think won this fight? I want to know, according to you guys, who won it. A tie. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Let me see. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll right now. So who won? Okay. Let me read the all right, who won? Tie 66%. Ooh, okay. 33% said Felipe. Duno 0%. Okay. So there's a tie. No, it can't be a tie, right? Because if 66% voted a tie, it means equal. So, and then 33%. So it's Felipe. Then it means Felipe won, right? Because half of 66 goes to Felipe. Yeah. All right. Let me end it. Okay. Boom. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, man. Well, we are at the end of the hour, and thank you guys so much, man, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Once again, man, if you want to check out both the links and check out the channels, both of them, I'll post them right now, right after this live stream ends. That way you can show some love to Duno. You can show some love to Los Chicos Toxicos and Felipe. And if you're watching this as a replay, they're both links and channels are going to be there on the description. I'm going to catch you guys at the next one, man. Much love, respect. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm glad to be back in LA. So I'm going to see you guys soon. All right. Catch you guys soon. Rato. Peace.
Oncoming fist light skin tone victory hand light skin tone high
Yo,
voltage victory hand
shout
light
out to
skin
Thunder
tone
Loco.
oncoming fist light skin tone high voltage.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks, Thunder Loco. Thanks, man. Garcia, Rashid. Thank you so much.
Oh, say less.
Another good one.
Thanks, Thunder. Thanks.
At activity read the email I sent. Expose.
Oh, snaps. I'm going to go check it out right now. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah.
Sensational.
¡Ey! ¡Ey! ¡Ey!
Me están dando ganas de bailar un pinche cumbión bien loco. Un pinche cumbión bien loco.
Ah, now for my brown brothers. Sorry, no tortilla.
The following podcast will most definitely contain language that will both offend and stimulate. Any situations mirroring your real life are purely coincidental and have nothing to do with you. Calm your tits